Okay, I'm gonna make just a little. It's gonna be a stupid video because I wanted to make a video of the solar dehydrator, start to finish, dehydrating apples from the apple tree. I got tons and tons of apples and picked a whole bunch and sliced them up with my spiralizer. I was gonna do a whole video on how to do that, but I couldn't find the camera, so we're just gonna do a kind of after video. It's been 18. Oh, it's been no, it's been. I'd say it's been 2 days. About 2 days they've been in there. Yesterday they were dehydrated, but they were more like leathers. I like them a little crisper than leathers. So take a good video of them there. They're like little circles. These are the apples from the apple tree. They're all kind of dried together here. Right now I have a door because my old door is right there. It blew down last winter. The whole thing toppled over and smashed the door off. I haven't fixed it since. So, I just taped some cardboard to it. That's the a fan cardboard box from a fan that I'm actually using to drive the air. So anyway, I'm going to tell you about basically what I did, because normally a solar dehydrator is supposed to be completely 100%, no electricity. But I've used this thing before with no electricity, and it took forever to dry. I think it's because it wasn't getting very good air draw through the box. Reason being, I have a little chimney on top, but it's not like a real chimney, like a tall stack. It was just a little top. It was actually this guy right here, just to let air out. And I believe you need to actually have a real chimney. I guess you can paint them black to heat up, to draw the air out. I didn't do that, and I don't have any chimney materials, so this is what I came up with to fix it. So basically I just put a box fan in the bottom of it, blowing air through my trays and out the top. There's a vent in the top, and then also if you look in there, I don't know if you can see it, but there's some screen and there's like a little opening right there that's letting air out. But anyway, this is pretty good. This is, a lot faster than a regular solar dehydrator would work. Anyway, so basically sunlight is entering through this window. The back piece of wood is painted black, and there is a vent here in the bottom. What happens is this heats up. It gets hot. It gets like 150 degrees in there, or hotter. I think I did a temp test one time, and it got to like 350 degrees just inside this area. It's not by the time it gets here, but inside here it gets hot. So anyway, what I did, this top of this is open, that goes into here. Turn this fan off so you can hear better. I'll have to take this tray out to get the fan out, but I just have a nail right there with holding up the handle, so it didn't fall inside. But there's a space right here, and then the top of this window is open. Then this, I really just built this. I just really threw it together with some scrap wood that I got for free on Craigslist. So I'm not going to give you dimensions or anything for it because I didn't measure when I built it. So if I can do it, you can do it. But I could show you a lot of the key things that helped me build it, which is you want to build the box before you build this part right here, where the actual frame, because I knew I was gonna have to figure out this length right here, and I wasn't gonna be able to figure that out until I actually had the box built first. So I figured that out, and then I knew that I had to make a space, or a space for it to sit in snug, because you want both of these meeting right here. You don't want like a big giant gap here, and then you don't want it to be too small. So I built this first, and then set it all the way down onto the bottom of the thing, and then put this in, and then figure out where I had to put it, and then I just screwed it in. So that was one little thing that if I was going to have somebody build one, that would be a good thing to know. Oh, also, you know what, I wouldn't put the door in the front, because I don't know if you noticed, there's this big giant thing hanging out in front of it, and it makes it kind of hard to get in there. You actually have to take the window out to do anything if you want to get in there and do a bunch of stuff. So if I was going to do one again, I would have done it in the front. I would have put the opening on the side or the back or something, and put the collector going out the back of the, because you could put this collector wherever you want. I just happen to do it all in the front, wasn't really thinking, but it does make kind of a pain because you have to take the window out to really get in there and do a lot. And you could reach it. I mean, I can reach in there fine, but you know, if I was gonna do it again, I would do it that way. I got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 7 trays in there. I have space for 8 trays. I don't know where the other tray went. It's hiding somewhere. I thought I had space. Oh, I guess I do. I have space for 9 trays. But I took 2 out to put the fan in there. You can go higher. I made it expandable. I can go another probably 3 or 4 trays. But I mean, that was a lot of drying space. I mean, it's the most I've ever had, and it's been great because I just did all these apples here, and these trays are big. I mean, I think they're like, oh man, 20 by 20 or something. 20 by 21, I believe, was the measurement. So they're pretty big, and they're made of window screen. I don't know if you can see that, but I just stapled window screen onto some 1x2 to make the frames. Also, if I was going to do it again, I wouldn't use the wood as the guides. It's the same wood I use for the frames. I would maybe get some metal L, I guess it's, I don't know, I guess it's what's called metal L bracket or metal, yeah, some metal supports of some kind, and then screw that into the wood to have the trays sliding on, because they like to get hung up in the back, and it goes in like this and like that, and it's kind of hard to get in the back. So if I was gonna do it again, I would do metal runs, but I just used what I had laying around. I had a bunch of 1x2, so that's what I used. This thing, I think let's see, I went to, oh, I can't remember the name of the place where you get building materials, used building materials. I think at the window for 10 bucks. Asphalt shingles, I got them for $5. A couple of those metal, you know, these things, I got it for $1 or $2. So I used just used materials and free materials to build this. So I don't think the whole thing even cost me $50. Except for this 2x2. I did buy the 2x2 at Home Depot, but Home 2x2 doesn't cost anything. Anyway, you know, this is just a kind of an afterwards video I want to throw in there. I want to do the whole thing from beginning to end, but I just couldn't find the damn camera anywhere, and I wanted to get on with it. I don't want to waste my day looking for the damn camera, so I just went ahead and took care of business. So, yeah, I hope you find this interesting.